you're offering mentorship with Bermuda youngsters or youngsters in general, one-on-one sessions, group sessions. What's the aim and the purpose of what you're offering your services for?
Well, the aim primarily is initially, if I go back to the beginning, initially I was for September looking at my academy and launching my academy for September. But with the pandemic, that put us behind, and part of the issue was trying to find sort of host families, and that became an issue. So we had to postpone it to launch for September next year. So with the launch of putting it back to next year, I thought, how can I still communicate, with and engage with the kids back home? Because part of my academy was looking at the situation of not only from 16 to 18, but the school to start communicating with some of the kids and engaging with them, giving them that knowledge. But even kids that don't even look at coming to the academy can benefit from this. You got some kids who are just aspiring to become better footballers and play professionally. The knowledge can help them definitely.
When what target? Well, I know you're targeting the 11 to 18-year-olds, but what's some of the things that they will get on these one-on-one sessions from you?
Yeah, well, it's a lot of the professional advice and knowledge that they won't understand, because not that they won't understand, they'll grasp it through doing the sessions and see some of the ideas and concepts and how professionals look at the game and how they approach the game and some of the things they do to maintain a consistent level. Some of the things that we look at doing is such as goal setting but that's specific to that kid. We look at their type of game, their DNA as the type of player they are and how they fit within the system that their coaches ask it. We go through things like systems of play. So understanding different systems, 4-1-4-1, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3. And when you start to understand those different systems, but then you need to understand how your role and the type of player you are fits within that system. I think sometimes some players will understand the system, but they're playing the wrong role for that system. A right back in a 4-4-2 is different to a right wing back, and what's expected of them. So going through systems and making them understand, and that they take that information with understanding the type of player they are. And then that allows them to be a better player and be more consistent.
What would you say would be the earliest time for a player to understand your message? I know you put 11 down. Is it important that the younger you are and you learn this, the better?
Yes, it certainly is, because I think what we have to understand is now that, the recruitment at the highest level, they spend, 50 million for players who are 19. So these players don't become 17, when they're 17 and 18, become these great players. They're getting really high level information at 11 and 12. And that's why you see at the clubs, their academies, they got these kids. When I go and I'm looking at City, the academies, the kids are, 8 to 10 to 12. And they're just giving them that information, their body positioning, opening their body and how to receive on the back foot. And that knowledge and information, and, Phil Foden is one. It's come through the whole system. There are many kids at other clubs, but they're giving them this knowledge and information. So when they get on the stage, when they eventually get there, they got this knowledge. So certainly the earlier they have it, the better it is for them, because then they can go practice this when they're playing. They'll fall down sometimes and have errors and mistakes, but they'll see their improvement. And a lot of it's largely based on, them having the personal target. It isn't for everybody else to know, because then it's distracted. that other people can know what it is they're set for their own individual targets as well.
Would you encourage people or parents, especially the younger kids, to videotape after having a talk with you a game, so you could have a look to see if your messages are getting through?
Well, that's certainly, and there's certain questions I'll simply ask that will find out how they're coming along, because the targets that are set, again, the targets that were set once I do an evaluation of the player in terms of the, the strengths and weaknesses, etc. And that's really the starting point to know. We also get some feedback from, other stakeholders within and around the kid, coaches and the parents, etc. Then I have a real true evaluation of the kid. It's great that there is some sort of clips to be able to see, but it isn't necessary when I get an evaluation from, again, a coach, parent, and the kid, because then I can piece it all together to realize exactly where the kid is, what level he's at. And again, that evaluation is simple for the parents to ask simply sort of 10 questions to the coach, who just says, yes, he's good at this. He's not so good at that. He can work on this. He can work on that. So it really is less than a 10-minute sort of questions to the coach to find out from the coach's perspective. And then the parent will put down their perspective. And then also I get the kid to put down his own. And then I know I'm getting a real good feeling of his strengths, weaknesses, and, where we need to go from there.
Well, what we'll do is we'll give it some time. We welcome you to come back and share how it's progressing. Give it till around Christmas time and see how, because you need time to see how this is working with players that you're utilizing or that take advantage of getting some knowledge from Shaun.
Yeah, so certainly look to come back. And again, yeah, I'm sure, one or two kids will be wanting to speak on it, and say, yeah, this is where they were. This is some of the things we discussed and we chatted about. But that'll probably be a good time around Christmas time, because they would have been doing some really good work, and at that time they would have seen the progression, and they would have full buy-in as well, because they'll know that they're improving as well.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day. I know it's going to be a busy one, because your emails have probably been lighting up ever since this came on board. So well done. We look forward to speaking with you again soon and see how the progress is being made.
Thanks. Same, likewise. And thanks for having us on Islandstats. Cheers, mate.
All right.